Welcome, everybody. College basketball action. I'm talking once again with Ross Benjamin, doing our daily underdog value ticket for college basketball. Ross hit 2 out of 3 on Saturday, and that was very productive. Now, there's 2 games on slate tonight that Ross likes. First and foremost is Iona +2 going to take on Siena. Ross, thanks for being back with us. Congratulations on a very productive Saturday. What is it about the Iona Gaels getting 2 that you like on the road tonight?
Well, there's a lot to like about Iona right now, Mike, in my eyes anyway. You're looking at a team that's won and covered in each of their last 4 away games. As a matter of fact, they're 6-1 straight up in ATS in their last 7 games overall. Their only loss in that sequence, Mike, ironically, came at the hands of this same Siena team. Now, in that loss, they only were defeated by 3 points on their home floor, despite the fact that Siena in that contest shot 54% from the field, made 55% of their three-point attempts, out-rebounded Iona by 11, and still only won the game by 3. You ask why? Well, very good question if that's what you're thinking, folks, because this is an Iona team that forced 23 turnovers in that game against Siena. Unfortunately, red-hot shooting prevailed, and they weren't able to take advantage of that deficiency on Siena's part. I think that will come into play tonight, Mike. Obviously, Iona, their pressure defense really gave Siena a lot of problems in that contest. I foresee the same thing happening this evening. Based on the fact this Iona team is only allowing opponents to shoot 37% from the field in their last 5 games, I would be hard-pressed to believe that Siena will be able to even come close to that 54% they shot in the first game. I'm going to have a small lean here, Mike, toward the Iona Gaels in a revenge situation, +2 at Siena.
Yeah, and that is a revenge situation, and you and I both know that bodes well, for the teams that literally can springboard off of that. Now, Siena's a better shooting team, and they're 7-2 against the spread on their home court. I don't know, Ross. I have a feeling that Siena might be up for this game, but the one thing that you touched on was for them to repeat the shooting percentage that they did on the road at Iona. They'll be hard pressed to do that. So again, 2 points doesn't give you any wiggle room. So obviously Iona with a straight up win is not out of the question as well. Myself, I'll enjoy it as a fan, but I do remember years past when Iona really used to step on the gas pedal about this time of year. So let's see if they're up to that tonight. Now the second game, Iowa State getting 5.5 against a very, very pissed off West Virginia team. I heard a report that Bob Huggins literally went off on his team in the locker room after that loss to Oklahoma. And I know that you know about Bob Huggins. He's not the one you want to piss off. You think Iowa State with 5.5 will be enough to get it done tonight against those Mountaineers?
Geez, Mike, Bob Huggins getting upset? Now there's a scoop for both of us, right? Anyway, again, we're in a revenge situation here, Mike. And again, our jobs, myself and you, is to give the viewers the best opportunity for underdog value. Again, this is no excuses aside, but we have 6 games on the board tonight. 2 of them are a pick 'em. Mm-hmm. So, we're trying to isolate the best situations. And having said that, I think Iowa State has an excellent opportunity to cover in this game. Again, they lost at home by 5 against West Virginia. This is a team that's red hot right now offensively, Mike. 87.5 points per game scored, 54% shooting from the field, 42% from beyond the three-point arc in their last 5 games. And then you're looking at West Virginia. They lost their last 2 and 3 of their last 4. And boy, oh boy, talking about shooting, they've shot the ball extremely poorly, 38.7% over their last 4 games. And this is a West Virginia team. I like to look at free throws. West Virginia is allowing 29 free throws per game in conference play. Iowa State hits 73% of their free throw opportunities. And the one thing that concerns me above and beyond the shooting of West Virginia right now, Mike, they rely a lot on their pressure defense to create turnovers, and that turns into easy baskets in transition. Well, the last 2 games, they haven't been able to do so. They've only forced a combined 16 turnovers, and Iowa State has committed just an average of 9 turnovers per game over their last 4. I like the value here with the underdog, the +5.5 with Iowa State over West Virginia.
Yeah, it might be a really good spot because not only are the Cyclones shooting very well as of late, as you touched on, and that consistency comes from Georges Niang. And I know you're not big on player stats, but he is the horse of that team, and I may have pronounced it wrong, but I love that guy. He brings it night in and night out. Yeah, West Virginia, they're scratching their head. They've lost 3 out of their last 4. They're not an explosive offensive team, nor have they been in the past, but their shooting percentage has really, really been, of question of late. So I know they're capable of locking down on defense, and I know that, they'll probably show up defensively tonight, but that 5.5 might be good for a team that's really starting to gel and put some things together. So you heard it, viewers. Ross Benjamin likes Iona Gaels getting 2 points tonight, and also likes Iowa State Cyclones getting 5.5 at West Virginia. Ross, thanks so much for being back with us. Beat the book tonight, my friend, and we'll talk to you again real soon.